back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you had a chance when you were a kid to run through corn rolls, because there's nothing else like it, is there, Ransom?
No.
You and Mazzy did that last year. Maybe she'll do it when she gets home. But this video is sponsored by Simpure. We'll tell you more about them in a moment. Also, Cassie and Mazzy will be home soon. Mazzy had a play in a week, right?
Yeah.
Some kind of a musical play that they're going to do. They all meet up and they're doing it in 1 week. Intense practices over 4 or 5 days. So that's where she's at. Cassie went to pick her up, but you can see the garden's doing good. And we recycle our Easter buckets here at the farm, don't we, Ransom?
Yep.
We use them whenever we go to pick our vegetables. So right now, we're gonna try to get some squash. I like to put those tomatoes up. And like right here, our squash, I don't see any on this plant ready yet.
Oh, that one.
Oh yeah, both of those are ready, Ransom. So,
yeah, I don't want to get poked.
Here, you don't want to get poked? Let Daddy do it then, okay? So I like to twist it just like that. That's a pretty squash, isn't it? So we're gonna pick a couple of these. I'm actually about to go inside and cook them in just a second because I'm hungry and I need something to eat.
Oh, right here, giant one.
Oh, I got one down here I need to tear off. They get rotten when they touch the ground.
There's a giant one.
Ransom said there's a giant one. Ooh, that one is big. All right. Hopefully you guys are starting to get vegetables out of your garden too. That's a nice one. It might be a little bit too big. You have to be careful. These squash grow so fast. One day you'll have nothing. And yep, just like that. One day you'll have nothing. And the next day you have really giant squash.
And zucchini.
And zucchini. But they grow so fast at this stage, that
Dang, that's big.
that's a big one. It might be almost too big, but they grow so fast that they're usually pretty tender. All right, we're gonna get this one. Just go right along through here.
It's starting to get heavy.
Pick some more. Look at that one. That's a big, nice one.
We should also bring some of this on a vacation too.
Oh, you want to take some in the RV?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. All right, let me get these because they're gonna go bad. Somebody needs to make some zucchini bread. Do you know how to do that?
No.
Maybe we can talk Mom into it.
But our neighbor does.
Our neighbor does?
Yeah.
Which neighbor?
Penny.
Penny? Yes, Penny does know how. Penny, you want to make us some zucchini bread for the walkers? We'll provide the zucchini. All right, so there we go. We've got that. That's what I mainly wanted to get. Let's check our cucumbers, Ransom, while we're out here. Oh, a weed. I don't like weeds. Let's see. So far, everything's looking pretty good.
Have we planted any, are we gonna plant any watermelons?
We planted watermelons. I think that one right down there, bro, just through that weed, I think is a watermelon. So this is cucumber. And we already picked one cucumber. Oh, here's a little one. We'll go ahead and pick this one. I want a cucumber to eat with my lunch, okay? Look good?
Oh, it's pokey.
It's pokey. We're gonna go in, let's cook some of this food up and get something to eat. But Ransom, a man cannot live by vegetables alone. You must have water to go with it. So we have an excellent way to get our water. Let me share that with you right now. One thing that I'm confident about is that living in rural America is the life for me. Living in the country may mean that you have a rural water supply that might not be the best, or living on well water that might not be the most pure. Since having clean water is the foundation to any healthy homestead, today I want to tell you about our video sponsor, Simpure. Simpure is an easy to use water purifier system that sets right here on the cabinet. So right out of the box, it just sets on the cabinet. Grab the tank out of the back, fill it up with your tap water, well water, any kind of water you have. Simpure removes contaminants commonly found in well water. There's easy installation without professional help. Simpure has a durable and low maintenance design and supports sustainable living by reducing plastic waste. Equipped with an alkaline filter, not only does it reduce the risk of secondary contamination, it also enriches your drinking water with essential minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and potassium. After my water is filtered, I put it in the fridge to make sure it's nice and cold. And you cannot beat water. Your body needs it, it sustains life, and it really hits the spot after hard work. In addition to the Simpure filter on our counter, I have the Membrane Solutions bottle. So this has a filter built right in. So no matter where I'm at, out on the farm, doing work, I can take this along with me and make sure I have clean and filtered water to keep me going. So if you're interested in getting clean, pure water for your homestead, check out my link down in the description. I'll have details for both the countertop purifier and the portable bottle. So there is a little bit of zucchini and yellow squash. Got it all cut up, and we're gonna cook it with, that's right, the good stuff, bacon grease. So if you're not using your bacon grease, are you even a homesteader? Or maybe a little bit of lard, one of the two. But we'll use all kinds of seasoning. Let's get this cooked up. It is finished. Let's see how it tastes. In less than 1 hour, it goes from the garden to the fork. And that's really hard to beat. I put a little bit of my favorite seasoning on it. It's good on seafood. It's also good on vegetables. So we have been busy on the farm. We recorded several different projects, cleaning up the hay pasture because the Amish are coming at some point. We don't know exactly when, but they're coming. And Ransom and I made a special trip to some undisclosed location on our bicycles. Let me show you guys that right now. So today's the day Ransom's been waiting on a long time. Where are we headed?
To the snow cone shack.
The snow cone shack on our bicycles. So Ranger is off to church camp. I finally told him this is the day. It's not too hot. Perfect weather. You ready?
Yep.
All right, we'll bring you guys along. Out of all those choices, Ransom, what did you pick?
Salty.
Sally?
Salty Sally.
What does it have?
Lemon and lime juice.
Lemon and lime juice. And that's pretty much probably the healthiest thing you can get. There's no sugar in it.
Nope.
All right, Rain Man, how is it?
Good.
Snow cones on the bicycles before the storm gets in. Hard to beat. Now Ransom wants to ride into town, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, we enjoyed our snow cones, but now Ransom somehow has talked me into riding downtown, go by his buddy's house, and we're gonna head back home, right, buddy? Did you have a good snow cone?
Yeah.
All right. Cones, but what did we see, Ransom?
A snake.
A big black snake. Hang on. He's finding his way across the road.
Oh, Daddy, dogs. That's cool. I've never seen a black snake before. Oh.
He didn't like that, did he?
No.
All right, we're gonna let him be. He's got a little color under his belly. He's ready to fight, Ransom. You want to fight him? Yeah, we're not gonna bother him. We're going on. Well, we already bothered him.
Yeah.
We're not gonna bother him anymore. Uh-oh, he's coming after you. You better go, you better go. We got back from our bike ride, and Cassie is ready to do more brush hogging. So I have some stuff out here in my hayfield, some logs, limbs that have fell down. So she's gonna make a little spot right here to pile them, so they're not gonna get hit when it comes time to bale the hay. Well, I tried to finish the mowing up. Cassie got done with the tractor, but look at the garden. It actually does not need the rain, but guess what? It's coming either way. We're never gonna turn down a good rainstorm. We just hope there's no severe weather. So the bonuses of mowing, I knocked a peach off, landed in my lap. Can't beat that, can you, Bella? So Cassie's probably not gonna touch this one because it's got some ugly spots.
I'll eat the other side.
I want to take it in and peel it and then
Okay.
cut away the bad spots.
Look behind you.
I saw that.
So crazy. I know people think we're crazy, but the storms rolling in just really fascinates me, and the beauty of the clouds, like, it's just unbelievable.
Now look at that. Look at that solid line straight through there. Hey, as long as we're not getting blown away by a tornado, I love the rain and the weather.
Look how I'm moving over that tree. Look how fast it's moving.
Uh-huh. Cassie says once you find a still spot, like
I want to do a time lapse sometime.
a tree, you can see it more. All right, well, I had like a tiny bit more mowing I wanted to do, but guess what? Lightning happened, and I said, I'm a chicken. I headed out. I am not gonna die from a lightning strike just because I want one last strip mode. The storms are rolling through, but look at some of these lowerings over here. What's going on with that? Definitely not a tornado, but look, there's another one over there. Some really, really weird clouds today. Look how low those are going.
What?
Just these clouds, how weird they look.
And they're moving fast, too.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Well, with Ranger gone to church camp, I had to take over his work for him for the week at least. We are out at the remodel house, and the storms hit a lot harder here than they did at our house. There is trees down. There was an entire tree down right there. There's trees down right there. In the back, there's a couple limbs down. I'm gonna have to bring my chainsaw back to take care of that. Not far from here, they had some tornadoes come through. We actually were under a tornado warning at 6 a.m. in the morning, but these limbs came out of that tree. Straight back there behind the propane tank, there's another limb down, but the house fared okay and everything's looking okay. We hadn't been out here in a couple of weeks, so I really needed to get this knocked out today. So it's done now. I think there's more rain coming, and now it can grow. Ransom, did you get some nice YouTube videos watched while I mowed? Yeah. Ransom sat in the shade and ate his talkie sticks and watched YouTube. Living the dream, the summer dream, huh? Mm-hmm. So Cassie was down here brush hogging the other day, and her tractor just couldn't cut it. Tried to push a few of these old limbs, didn't you?
That's when Gary's tractor comes in, not the pedal tractor.
Well, it's either get my tractor out or cut it up with my chainsaw. So I think the chainsaw is going to have to do.
Pedal tractor's good for what the pedal tractor's meant to do.
And we have to do it now because the Amish are coming at the exact time that we do not know.
And probably when we're on vacation.
And it could be while we're on vacation. So before we get too ready to go on vacation, we got to clean this logs up. The storms knock this stuff down and needs to be cleaned up before they come. So there we go. So Cassie's tractor did a great job brush hogging through here. It's just there's a lot of limbs that we need to pick up. So I thought we better do that first. And we're going to come through and build a new fence. We've already got our braces in. And somebody said that this house going in looks like it's really close to our house, but this is how far away it is. Our house is way over there. When I zoom in though, it makes it look close, but it's really not that close. So we got a big load of brush out of the field. Cassie can come back now and finish up with the tractor. So that's where we're at, but I'm not too happy with the power company And I'll show you guys why in just a minute when we get back up that direction. And up. I don't want to put her any stress. Don't want to add any stress, but let's see how she does. Sorry. It's okay. You don't have to do it very often. Slow and steady wins the race. It's just like the tortoise and the hare. Yeah, you can use that for a day or two. A little bobcat, track loader. You're doing a good job. All right. Doing good. That'll work. All right, well now, the field is as ready as we can get it, but if a storm comes and knocks more limbs down, then those guys on their balers, they watch pretty close, and the mowers, they're used to limbs being there. Ransom, you doing all right? I see you. So we got all the limbs picked up, piled up. Here comes Cassie, I better watch out. But this is not cool. The power company replaced the pole and then has left this for me to deal with, a rotten pole. And I feel like they should have got that whenever they took the other pole down. Isn't that part of their job?
I think so.
They only did half of their job, so. Anyway, now we complain and clean it up ourselves because I don't have time to wait on them. So another thing we're going to do before we head out on our vacation is get bales of hay, because I'm going to shut this gate and keep the sheep in this pen, and that can grow up some more. But the problem, let's see. No, there's nothing right here. If I drag it straight back, they'll be okay. You hear me? Yeah. Because right here, there's nothing right here. So if I pull it,
one right in the middle.
If I pull it this way, then we'll be okay.
You see the one right in the middle?
Oh yeah, but it's not gonna go.
Still move.
It's not gonna go down any further.
Okay.
All right, you keep an eye on them.
I got this in case I needed to get them to move on their way for a second. I don't mind letting them set if they're gonna do it, but the turkeys, eggs aren't fertile. But how do you tell them that? They don't speak English. They mad. Benjamin, they're mad, aren't they? I don't know why he didn't let me do this with the pedal tractor. Kidding. That thing is super heavy. All right, guys. Well, it might be ticked off long enough that they don't end up getting back on these nests for a little bit. We'll just have to see. You gonna take the wrap off before you do that? You gonna take the wrap off?
I guess I just need to send them a bill for removal of their post. Well, I got that post stacked up, as you guys can see. It's more of an aggravation than anything. The electric company, they may have had a contractor do it. I don't remember even at the time. I just kept thinking, well, they're going to come back and get that. They're going to come back and get that eventually. Guess what? No, they didn't come back and get it. So at this point, what do? Should I send them a bill for the removal of their pole? Just like they send me a bill for their services of electric, I should send them a bill for my services. How much do you guys think that's worth? I think I should send them a bill for $300. Does that sound fair? I mean, I removed it. I'm going to burn it off, clear up the land. Maybe $500 while I'm at it. You know, my time's really valuable. At least these donkeys think my time's valuable. Right, girls? Watch out, watch out, watch out. I'm going to put something over here. I don't want you guys to get hit in the head. All right, they are all set for when we are on vacation. They should have plenty of hay. The donkeys, we're going to lock them in this pen. They should have plenty of hay too if they need it. Cassie, what is in your hand?
My favorite sunflower seeds.
Oh, I'm starting to see a theme here. I put the same thing on my vegetables a while ago that I cooked. Oh, a little bit of Old Bay.
Oh, I thought you mean sunflower seeds, like in the shell.
No.
I'm like, what?
A theme in the spices. So
we love us some Old Bay.
yeah, it's good stuff. So look at all of that feed. 800 pounds, 850 pounds to be exact. And we have a lot of animals. And when I'm gone, the last thing I want to worry about is running out of feed. So for our farm setter, we've got all the feed in the world. I need to unload it because Cassie wants to use her pedal tractor to finish the job today. You ready?
Put that in my bucket and move it for you.
Oh, you want to use your bucket for that?
From there to there.
Ransom said he can take care of it, right, bud?
Yeah.
He's got that. All right, well, I'm gonna unload it so Cassie can get her pedal tractor out. I'm gonna knock the chores out while she does that. So I don't know if you guys have figured it out by now or not, but my ulterior motive has just came to fruition. Cassie cannot drive the side-by-side while she's driving the pedal tractor. So that means that if she's driving the pedal tractor, I get to drive the side-by-side. So you guys have figured it out. I don't think she's put two and two together yet. That's okay. So I'm gonna pull through here and show you guys a quick before if you didn't see it all the way down. This hayfield hopefully gets baled while we're gone, or the day we get back would be great, but it might be even longer because we've had a lot of rain. So Cassie's gonna start in up here. You can see the brush pile we've got built up. But her plan is to start here, go all the way to the corner, and she might go around the pond and go all the way back to that other corner. So let's just wait and see what she does, and while she does that, let's go feed some animals. Yep. I will say it's nice how the tables have turned a little bit. I get to relax a little bit while she does the mowing, which is, she likes to mow, by the way. She loves to mow with a lawnmower. So now she gets to mow with the pedal tractor. I hear Cassie hitting a couple limbs down there. Hopefully she's not too mad at me because I was supposed to pick up all the limbs. But you're gonna hit limbs no matter what when you brush hog. That's just part of it. You gotta get used to it. All right, ready guys? Let's move, 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 move. Oh, that's my favorite chicken tractor. Look. If you get way over there in the corner, it's bright, bright green. So we're going to check this out right here. How many eggs today? 0. 0. Come on, chickens. Come on, chickens. 0. Oh, there's the jackpot. 7 eggs. One of them busted, unfortunately. And that chicken was in the middle of laying eggs, so she's mad at me. Well, it's amazing to me how fast these chickens grow. They're already starting to look like laying hens. I mean, they still got a ways to go, but look how big they are. Hopefully a lot more hens than roosters, but the more you look at them, a couple like that one over there, looks like he's starting to develop a pretty good comb, and this one right here. And there's some, like this one here, that pretty one black with the white on her. I don't hardly see any kind of comb on her head, so hopefully we've got more hens than roosters, so I'm gonna get them fed. The Orpingtons are all doing great in the homemade chicken tractor. Hey girls and boy. I assume there's gonna be one more in here though. Oh, Broody Judy. Let's see what she's doing. Broody Judy, where you at? Oh, you're not Broody Judy. This is a different one. Oh, just 1 egg today. Such a disappointment. All right, we're doing it a little bit early. Ransom has BMX racing tonight. Ranger's gone at church camp, but I'm still gonna bring Ransom to the BMX races. So they're all doing good though. I wanna refresh their water and add a little bit of feed. I've got some poultry pellets right here. I'm gonna fill their feeder up. Hello ladies. Look at Mr. Jake. Look at him, he has it made in the shade. He has all the ladies to himself. All the grass a man could want. He even gets hand fed with some range cubes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put out this bucket of cubes. I really like to let the cows continue to eat out of a bucket and know that food's gonna be coming, because if they ever get out, a gate gets left open when I'm gone, they're that easy to get back in because they're broke to it. Hey Pepper, hey pretty girl. Blackberry, be nice, be nice. So our massive rains are over, but you can look at this cow, look at her back, and there is almost no flies on it because she's been getting under that oiler. And then that one has a few flies, that one has a few. Jake has a few more, but he will have time to get under it soon, I'm sure. Blackberry's got a few. This cow almost has none. Salt don't look bad at all. So we're doing everything we can to combat the flies. They are super bad this time of year, especially after a big rain, because all the protection gets washed off of their backs. But after a couple days they get back to normal and flies aren't that bad on them, at least. So I'm really surprised we don't have worse flies on our chickens, but I think it's because we move them so often and continuously moving them. I think that really helps out. So I finished up chores. I think it's time to go check on Cassie and reward her with some cold water. So we're gonna go do that real quick, see how the pedal tractor's working out, and on our way maybe we'll do an update on the pond. Now we have this nice path to drive in. So this fence right here beside us will be coming out hopefully later this summer, and we'll be building a new fence probably in the fall. We probably won't get our new fence up, but we're going to try to get this one out, take those posts out. I'm going to reuse them on a fence over there. So a lot of stuff to do in the next few months. It's looking really good though. We're Cassie's brush hog so far. All right, here's your update on the pond. Woo! We are running in water right now. So the pond is actually backing all the way up out here. You can see it is completely full. How long will it stay that way? That's the question. Man, it looks really, really good right now. Now that's some big stuff right here. Probably gonna have to hit that with my big tractor. What do you think?
So there's a lot of little saplings that I thought I should get, and I've been kind of taking it slow and seeing how big is too big for this tractor. Some of them I think are probably too big. That right there, that size seems to be getting it okay.
Okay, I can hit the bigger ones with my tractor and brush hog, like those over there, all in that area.
Well, that has a lot of down trees and dead things that's gonna have to be pulled out before we do anything.
Yeah, that's a fall, wintertime project. Really, as long as we can go where the tractors go and kind of give the mower, the guys mowing at edge, that's all that matters.
Now, I need you down in that corner because I got down there and there's more I could get, but I didn't want to toe the line with that bob wire. Seeing that, how this swings and all that, I didn't want to do anything until I had someone watching.
I think you're okay. It looked good to me.
I didn't get as far down in that corner as I could.
Yeah. Oh, it looks good. Good job. Pedal tractor's doing good for you?
Coming in clutch.
All right. Cassie and her pedal tractor, the adventures are going to be ongoing, I have a feeling. I brought you water. So I'm going to hang out down here in the corner until Cassie gets here to finish up that little bit. And I'm going to drink my cold water. Don't forget, if you guys are interested in the Membrane Solutions water bottle or the Sim Pure water filter that's on our counter, check out my link down in the description. All the details will be down there about that. And I will share a little bit of Ransom at BMX. As soon as I finish that, I'm going to head up to the house and get him, and we got to head to BMX. So we thank you guys for following along on our farm today. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.